Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Ann Butler here with my creative business partner, Lisa Rojas. We are Bella Crafts Publishing. We publish a free magazine 4 times a year. The summer issue is out, and the fall issue will arrive in your inbox shortly by the end of the month.
Yeah.
And if you have not signed up for it, you can go to our Facebook page, click Learn More, or you can go to our website. Lisa will put links in when I am doing my demo. She'll put a link in that you can click on to go to our website to sign up for the free magazine. We also have our Facebook group, Do You Love to Craft? Lisa, do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah. On Facebook, as Ann just said, we have a group called Do You Love to Craft? And we would love for you to join us to, come and share your creative ideas and your projects and, your tricks and tips because
Tips and tricks.
tips and tricks. However, but because we enjoy seeing what everybody else is doing too. And, to get out of our own heads, we can, be creative watching somebody else's stuff for a while. So, yeah.
You're more than welcome to put a picture with a link to your website. Don't put like a picture that'll lead to in our Facebook group. That's the only thing we really ask. So, hi, Dorothy. You missed this morning, but you'll catch the replay. Lisa did such a cute card.
It was fun, Dorothy. It was really, really fun.
Lisa does those mover and shakers, and we love them.
I just love them. Yep.
I am going to be sharing a card like this.
That is stunning. Good
This
Lord.
is a very elegant card, and it's very simple. This is my Flourish background. And this right here is my Ornament Builders from Unity Stamp Company. I'll show those to you when I go down. I know Lisa did a fall card. I'm doing Christmas, but I just think it's never too soon.
It's not.
To start Christmas because
it's
when you're a crafter,
you need that extra time.
And these cards you could mass produce very easily to do for Christmas. So
I love the frame around.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So that is what I'm going to share today. I'm going to let Lisa talk for a minute while I switch my camera. And I'm going to make her big for 1 second because I have to run and grab my ribbon. So
all right.
I'm going to make Lisa big and she can just chat about our ebooks or something. Whoops. Wait, I have to go out.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, as Ann was talking about our ebooks, I have like this shining right through my face. All right, I'll go this way. Okay. I switched rooms because I had my husband pinned up in here for mine for the last hour. So I was like, no, you know what? I'll just go ahead and go in the bedroom. So that's what's going on, but I don't know what it's some kind of weird thing. Anyways, so yeah, our ebooks, if you're interested, it's one of the things that, we do because we have to pay the bills, just like everybody else. So we do ebooks with designers, with other designers, also for companies and stuff. And they're beautiful. We have them on different topics, different crafting topics. So if you go to our website, which I'll put the link in when Ann's doing her live, I'll put all the links in, and you can see that by going to our website, and on the tab at the very top, it'll say ebooks. If you click on that, it'll give you a drop down menu of all the ebooks that we have. So we would love for you to check them out. They're, they're not free like our magazine is free, but they are, not really expensive. So yeah, try them out. We would love for you to try them out.
Yes, we would.
All right.
So I'm going to remove Lisa for a second so I can be big, and then I'm going to add her and then do this.
All right. There we go.
I'm going to do a workaround to keep the person so they can talk. Hi, Becca. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Becca. Hi, Tammy.
Tammy, I'm glad you like the ebooks that you already have. Thank you. So today, okay, let me move those for one second.
Thank you, Tammy. That's awesome.
This is the card I'm going to share with you today. I love how it turned out. And it was so easy. It actually uses I shut my fluorescent light off, so I'm hoping that helps. My Flourish background from Unity Stamp Company. And I have 2 sets of background builders with Unity. One has 2 patterns and a solid, and the other one has 3 different patterns. They both come with a little tiny piece if you want to do an ornament cap, like if you are doing actual hanging ornaments on a card so you can do a string or something. So that is an option. And on this card, I used one of the Christmas stamps from Unity. It was one of their sentiment bundles, I believe, with 'Tis the Season. I am not sure where I put this particular stamp. So I have 2 Christmas sentiments sets with Unity. One is More Sparkle, Less Stress, and one is Joyous Comfort. And I am using one of the stamps from More Sparkle, Less Stress. It says, a little Christmas magic makes everything better.
Love that.
So to get started, I get my Misty out. And I have already pre-cut everything. And for this card, I thought I would try black and silver just to see. I mean, I absolutely love the gold.
That's beautiful.
But I thought I would try silver.
That would be good.
Just to see if I liked it.
Yeah. Hi, Tisha. Thank you for joining us.
What you need is, this is an A2 size card base. And all you do is take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and cut it in half so that you have 2 pieces there, 5.5 by 8.5. And then you fold it to have your card base. That's what I did. And then you will need to cut the silver or gold. So this right here is 5.5 by 4.25. I made this 5.25 by 4 inches. And then I cut the blank another 1/4 inch smaller. So this is 5 inches by 3 3/4. And you don't have to have a Misty when you're stamping with the background builders or with my backgrounds at all. This is just making it convenient. I always tuck this into the corner because then I don't need any magnets or anything. And I'm just using embossing ink. To ink this up. And I want to show you, I did use this, but I'll put some more on here. I just use a static pouch. It just helps when you're doing embossing to keep it from going in places you don't want it. So with the Misty, you just put that tray down And so I use my shirt sometimes to rub. You just don't have that strength. And
Yep.
I've got some really cool door handles. I want my son to put like a pad on the bottom of it so I can use that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So right there, you can see the embossing ink is on there. Move that out of the way. And I always use a piece of paper, and I'm using a silver glittery embossing powder. And I just pour it on very generously because, of course, I pour everything right back into my container. And I'm being real careful not to touch the top where the ink is because I don't want my fingerprints to smudge it. And there we go. I'm going to move it out of the way. Do that with my fingers. And I'm going to grab one more piece of paper. Just a scrap piece of paper in case I spill. And then I just take it all and put back into the jar. See, I did spill a little. And I spilled some earlier on my table. There's always glitter everywhere in my house. I work with glitter a lot. And this is glitter embossing powder, but I do use it a lot.
Uh-huh.
So then you're going to take and emboss that. And I have a tweezers. So, you don't want to burn your fingers. I'm going to start this ahead of time. If it gets too loud, I've already done one, but we'll see. It doesn't take too long, but I love embossing and the way it looks. And I'm going to try to go slow enough and high enough so you guys can see the change. Lisa, let me know if you can see the change. I can see it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And this cardstock is about 60 pounds. It's not too heavy, so it bends quite a bit.
I never get tired of seeing that.
But when it's 60 pounds and you're using lots of layers, I don't think that's bad for a card. But I love watching. I know, I never get tired of this either.
It just, this is one of those things.
And then I'm just going to hit it on the back to help flatten it out a little bit. And then isn't that beautiful? I don't know if on camera you can see the glitter as pretty as it does sparkle. Maybe if I bring it up a little bit, but it sparkles, but you can definitely see the silver.
Yes.
And this Flourish background is so beautiful for so many things. I mean, this is, I don't know. I think I have 12 backgrounds or something with Unity. This is my favorite by far.
Yeah, I love that one. Love, love, love.
So then next, you're going to take your ornament builder. So your ornament builder stamps come in 3 pieces. And then, like I said, it has that 4th piece if you want to do the whole ornament, which is really cool. But what's really cool about these is you can take and interchange them. with different parts. Like if this is all the leafy pattern, but if you wanted, you could put the stripes in there. So they're all interchangeable because they fit perfectly, because they're part of my patent that has, there's no lip on the stamp, and they fit together like puzzle pieces. So, but for this one, what I did was I put this on here, and I have this already attached, and I'm taking this out because I'm going to put a sentiment in there. But you want to use this centerpiece as a guide to keep it a perfect circle. Now, if you had a sentiment that was a little taller than this, is about a little over 1/2 inch. If you had a sentiment that you wanted to use, it would just kind of be an oval ornament, which is totally fine too. So, hi, Susan. Nice to see you. So you leave these two pieces on here, and I had already taped down a circle. Now, you guys know when I am die cutting pieces for cards, I will cut dozens of circles. If I'm cutting a circle, I'll cut a dozen in white and black and craft just so I have them. So I had these on hand. And I'm just going to make sure again. So it's good to have the MISTI for this, because then you're making sure exactly where you're going. So that's where I want it. And I'm just inking this up. Now I could have my sentiment in here too already, but if the sentiment is a different height, I may have to redo it anyhow. So I'm just doing it separately. So again, I'm rubbing that very firmly. And let me see if you can see. Okay, so you guys can't see it, but I can see that the embossing powder is on there. Now, while these two pieces are still in place, I'm going to take my sentiment, and it doesn't matter if I put it this way or put it this way, because it's a circle. So it's going to be right where I need it to be. And I'm going to stick that down in place. And that looks like it looks like it might be a little bit off there. I'm going to put it right there. So you're able to have that. And then I'm going to remove these two. I wouldn't have to remove these because they're going to stamp in the exact same place using the MISTI, but I don't have to have them there. And then I'm just going to ink this up. And rub that again. Okay, it looks like I got it all. I know you guys can't see it. So I'm picking this up carefully and removing that little tiny piece of tape I had there. Move this out of the way. And I'm going to put the embossing powder on here. Again, I'm using the silver glitter. And I know it's a generous amount, but it all goes back into the jar. So that way I make sure I'm not missing anything. And you didn't see me use the static pouch, but I had done that before I had taped it down. So it just, you don't have to do it. Some people have perfect luck without using it. I just have better results when I do.
Yeah. I use a dryer sheet sometimes too.
Yep. Anything to keep that excess powder off of your cardstock because it will just stick to your cardstock. Pour that extra in there because you don't want to waste any. And you can, I mean, doing a card takes almost no, it's like glitter. Embossing powder and glitter. They last a long time. So I'm going to hold this with my tweezers. I'm going to start my heat gun because I don't think it made too much noise.
No, you're good.
And then maybe hold that up a little bit so you can see it. I think embossing is one of the first stamping techniques I ever did, and I just fell in love with it. I think you guys can see it start to pop easier on the words than on the background. I'm gonna hold it on this side now so I can get the whole thing. And I'm sorry I'm being quiet during this. So I don't think the embossing powder got as well down here at the bottom, but it's still just fine because it's handmade. And if I turn it this way, you guys can really see those words pop. So
pretty.
All that's left is to put the card together. And you have your pieces. So like I said before, you have your A2 does not dies. Okay, let me see. I don't have. Oh, does. Yeah. Okay, Dorothy, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an A2 card base. And this is cut a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is cut, this is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And this silver cardstock is very thin. It's a decorative cardstock and it doesn't have a lot of weight to it. But like I said, when you're layering your card, I think that's fine. And I just eyeball it. And I know I'm working upside down from what you guys would be seeing. And then the embossed black is another 1/4 inch smaller than the silver. So this is 5 inches by 3 3/4. I like those 1/4 inch increments because then I have a nice frame all the way around my card.
Yeah.
And then I cut 2 pieces. Okay, so I cut this 4 inches wide by 1.5 inches high. And if I wanted to, I could have cut this. I have one right here. I could have cut 1.5 inches out of this and saved that for another card to use as a decorative piece and just put the top and bottom and laid the silver right down in there. That is totally an option. And it is actually something I would really do because I save all those little pieces. But I didn't with this card. And I am just eyeballing this to try to get it in the center. You can take a ruler and measure it and make it perfect. I tend to eyeball things. So now this is 4 inches by 1 inch, the black piece. And center that also. Move that one up a little bit. Move that over a little. Like that.
Pretty.
And then this, I'm not going to attach it because I want to redo it, because that, maybe I didn't ink up good enough right there, and I don't think it embossed as nicely as I would want it to. But you would just put this right on here, and then you would add a bow. It's a different sentiment than this. And looking at the two cards, I don't know. Do you guys like the silver or the gold better? I mean, this one doesn't have the bow yet.
Gold.
But I know. I'm thinking I love the gold.
Yeah, I love gold.
It's so beautiful. I love silver. I mean, my rings are silver and most of my jewelry silver. But the gold one, I think it just pops more.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so this is the winner in my book. I wanted to show you, I know Lisa did an ornament with the Ornament Builder not so long ago, maybe in July. And this is one that I had done. So this uses that same sentiment. A little Christmas magic makes everything better. And this uses the leaf background. And then I just put the micro beads in there. And on some of the leaves, I put some glitter. And I used the rhinestone genie circles to give it that bling.
I love that.
And finished it up. And these are one of the ornaments some of my grandkids want to make for their other grandparents. So we'll be doing that because they're easy and they look really nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now Becca says that you could attach a bow at the bottom of the silver to cover up the embossing.
You could.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's why embellishments there. Yep.
Embellishments, yes. They kind of make or break a project. I mean, if you can always fix something. I don't think anything is ever a mistake because you can always embellish it. You can always fix it.
Yep.
But just because that didn't emboss as well as I would have liked it. I mean, it embossed it a little. You can see the words really well, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
But in person, this just doesn't look as nice as it should. So this one is the winner anyhow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This one is definitely, and it's such an elegant card. And they don't take long because if you were doing that Flourish background, you could just do it repeatedly, keeping, you don't have to have the Misty. If you do, it helps if you're doing a lot of cards. But then when you're doing the ornament part, you could just do several of those without moving that ornament at all.
Yeah.
So I hope
it makes it a lot easier too, you know?
It makes it easy for mass producing. And when I say mass producing, that's even if you're just making for 25 members of a family. You know, I mean, it isn't like nobody wants to make hundreds of anything, I don't think.
That's a lot.
We used to.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we did all the craft shows and yeah.
Yes, we did.
Rebecca says the gold is a stunner. I believe that. Yes,
yeah.
It really is.
Love, love, love it.
Dorothy said the smaller font, the words have less clear. Wait. I think the smaller font the words have, the less clear it embosses. That's true.
Yep.
That's true. I just couldn't find this one stamp.
I know, right?
Which is amazing because I have everything all organized right here. Right here. But
you can
I bring things back and forth when I go to my daughter's for the kids.
Yep.
And it could be, I always put things away right away too. So I'm not sure where that stamp is. But
Yep. Me either.
but
I hate when I find stuff.
I actually thought it was in my Ornament Builders bag because I use it all the time for that.
Oh, geez.
Things do go missing, yes, Dorothy. Well, I hope you guys liked the project, and all you need to do is, there you are, like, share, and comment to be entered for this week's giveaway. The giveaway is a $20 gift card to my shop.
Yep.
And that way you can pick what you want. You know.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then we have for last week, was
Yep.
it last week?
It was.
Yes. Impression Obsession.
It was.
Yes, last week. And that one, and I didn't see her in here. She comes a lot, but I didn't see her today, is Penny Powell. So
Penny was at yours this morning.
Oh, she was. Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I will contact her. Congratulations, Penny.
Yes.
You won,
Congratulations.
yes, a $25 gift card from Impression
Obsession.
Yes.
Penny is here.
Oh, she is?
Penny, congratulations.
Oh, there you
You
are.
won last week. Woohoo.
Oh, cool. I love when they're here.
It is so fun. Yes.
It is. It is
It
super fun. So Penny, private message us with your email address, and I will send that off to Impression Obsession.
Yes.
Notify them, and they'll get you your prize or tell you what you need to do, all that good stuff. So
Give you a code, something.
Yeah.
My store isn't that advanced. You just have to tell me what you want. I'll send you a bill for the balance. Well, you need a bigger store for all the codes and stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We will be back next week with an interview, I believe. Let me look at my calendar. Yes. So we have an interview lined up for next week. So we will be here at 2:00 Central Time.
Right. Because I'm not doing my live that morning.
Right.
So
we will just be doing the interview, which will be great. She is an industry veteran. She has been doing things for longer than Lisa and I.
Wow.
So
is that possible?
Is that possible? Right. So yeah.
Wow.
So we hope you will all join us next week for that interview. We will post pictures and let you guys know who she is next week on Monday.
Yep.
So that you can plan to be here. Dorothy, you love the card. Thank you. I am so glad. It is.
Thank you.
It is one card that one of my favorites. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So
beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So until next week, take some time to craft because it's good for your soul.
It really is.
And we will be back next week and see all of you there.
Yeah. Yay. All right, guys. Have a great week.